Guys, my phone has been absolutely blowing up recently asking about Palm Bay versus Vero Beach. It seems that once people see how much more bang for your buck you can get in Palm Bay, the light bulb just goes off. In this video, I'm going to tell you the same answer I've been giving to my clients when they call, breaking down using visuals, drone footage, and stats to help you guys follow along. I won't just be pulling out the articles about what it's like or asking AI to give me a breakdown. No, I'm going to give you guys my personal experience from growing up here, seeing how things have changed, and my opinions on where you should go. Depending on your stage in life, this is going to change quite a bit. I also want to hear from you guys, so when you're done getting a full picture of each area, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I love interacting with you guys there and would love to hear what you think of both areas. All right guys, so now let's go ahead and set the mood a little bit. Give you the lay of the land for each category using a broad brush, and then we can jump down and break it down to the nitty gritty. So first up, we have Vero Beach, my personal hometown and where I chose to move my family after meeting my beautiful wife Hannah in Central Florida. Now, one thing about Vero is that you know what you are getting. It's commercial in this area, is pretty much built out with no big plans to expand and tackle on all those high rises, apartment complexes, and master plan communities anytime in the near future. In fact, their biggest project, the Three Corners project, still hasn't even started yet, but it's been the talk of the town for a long time. It's just a hotel, some restaurants, a recreation area, and some things like that. Some things that these bigger areas like Sarasota, Orlando, Miami are all littered with, but for Vero Beach, it is a huge deal. We are still building smaller communities, which you've heard about several times in this channel, such as Grand Hammock, High Point, Lucaya Point, Preserve at Waterway Village, and a few more. But these are all smaller neighborhoods with none having more than just a few hundred homes in each one. That's right, we don't have any of those grandiose master plan communities in Vero Beach. It makes it tough for the builders, but great for the residents that want to keep Vero, Vero. Now, Palm Bay, that's another animal. The city of Palm Bay is the largest municipality in Brevard County and the second largest in Central Florida behind Orlando, covering 88 square miles and including a population of over 130,000 residents. When you do research on this, they do mention that it's only 40% built out, so what you see is definitely not what you get. There is going to be more to come. Palm Bay will be up and coming for a long time, so just know that you're getting on the ground floor when it comes to this city. However, it could pay off in dividends due to its insane affordability you see in this area. So just check out this website, which goes over all the new commercial developments being approved by the city now and also pending. It just seems to go on absolutely forever. Now, let's go ahead and dive into the nitty-gritty conversations we were talking about earlier. The next subject we have that we're diving into will be about the beaches. Which area is better? Let's go ahead and find out. So guys, it's in the name. You know, Vero Beach. So this should be a slam dunk in this category for my hometown. If any of you guys have watched my channel for a while or done any research at all about Vero Beach, you're probably pretty familiar with the big name beaches in Vero, such as South Beach, where there's a plethora of parking with the longest stretch of sand in Vero Beach. Also, this is where you can play volleyball, so with that extra stretch of sand, it helps out with that too. Or maybe you're thinking of Humison Park, where you can have all of your favorite restaurants and shops away, just steps away right here on Ocean Drive, with a little park there for the kiddos to play on too. But more on that in just a minute. Vero is also a great place for the beach because you don't have to crack out your wallet every time that you visit. Parking here is 100% for free, and you'll never pay a toll for the main draw of our pleasant little town. There's a little caveat to that though. If you're on Ocean Drive near the main shops and restaurants, there is a 2-hour time limit that you have to abide by, and trust me, they watch it like a hawk. If you just simply move your car one step over or just one spot over, then you shouldn't have that ticket waiting for you on the windshield and I am speaking from experience here. Now jumping back on track about the topic of the beaches. Sure, those are all a good time if you like those main ones, but if you're looking for more of a remote visit, there are a ton of smaller beaches here that I'll just keep a secret right now so the locals don't get too mad at me, but if you turn into a client, of course, I will spill the beans then. If you're like me and a cold beer is a necessity for a trip to the beach, then there are plenty of options for that as well. I'm standing in front of Mulligan's, one of my first jobs in high school, and also a great environment for locals and visitors alike to grab a bite to eat with a view. There's a ton of other options around here, like the Boiler, named after a shipwreck right off the shore here, and it has a saltwater fish tank in the middle of the bar, and Waldo's, where you can go back in time into Vero's history, and a hotel built in 1937 by Waldo Sexton, the Vero Beach OG, and a reason behind a lot of the developments in the area. Now, the holidays are coming up, and it may be time for a gift card or two. If you or your significant other likes to be pampered, then there are options for that here too. We've got Costa de Esa Hotel, which is owned by Gloria Estefan, that will offer the finest services such as spas, fine dining, massages, and more. And the Kimpton Vero Beach Hotel, which has plenty to offer. My favorite is a really cool poolside bar with a view of the beach. We've got one last cherry on top as well, which was actually a country club with a private beach club called Grand Harbor. Now, Grand Harbor is no slouch either. You've not only got the private beach club, but you've got a top tier golf course, tennis courts, and a full-on country club environment you can enjoy with your membership as well. Fees can get costly, but hey, there's a lot of money out there right now. In fact, the country club my mom works at has a 10-year waiting list, so it wasn't even worth mentioning here. Now, you may be wondering what gives with this backdrop. Well, there actually isn't a beach within the city limits of Palm Bay, so this is as close as we're gonna get. In fact, if you want to go to the beach while living in Palm Bay, the closest you're probably gonna be is about 15 minutes from Melbourne Beach, while if you prefer new construction in the area, you'll be 30 minutes or more. So needless to say, the clear winner of this match is Vero Beach, without a doubt. Now let's shift gears a little bit and go over amenities. So Vero Beach really is a mixed bag, so it makes sense to separate this into two different categories. See, we've got the shops for the budget conscious, or what we'll just call West Vero, and luxury shopping, which we'll just call beachside. Now, these rules don't always apply, so hopefully I'm not oversimplifying. This is just to help you guys understand a little bit as to where these things are located. So regarding West Vero, we've got everything you need. So looking to save some money buying in bulk, look no further than Sam's Club right off State Road 60. Need to grab ingredients for a homemade recipe? Publix and Winn-Dixie are here. Need a place where everything is under one roof? You already know what I'm talking about. Good old Walmart, baby. Now, not everything budget shopping is here, so I don't want you to give you the wrong impression. I'm simply just trying to talk about where us normal people go on a daily basis, not you folks that fly in on your private jets every day. I never see you guys anywhere, so maybe I'm just hanging out with the wrong crowd. Anyway, that aside, in West Vero, we've got all the home improvement stores that you need, a Publix every other intersection with 2 more being built as we speak, restaurants scattered all around, and a ton more. Now let's go and talk luxury for all you fancy pants out there. Now, here's what I mean about Vero has a great blend. We've got no shortage on this side of the tracks, or bridge, if you will, and all sorts of other luxury shopping and pampering. As soon as you cross over that bridge, things just seem to change. They go from a little country and a little bit more relaxed to boom, Millionaire Island. This isn't a bad thing at all, because I know we all like to get a little bougie every now and then, right, Hannah? Anyways, we've got our high-end furniture stores, so like the Coastal Comforts, owned by our good friends in the Village Shops, Tommy Bahama Boutiques, high-end spas and hotels, and 5-star restaurants just littered around Ocean Drive and A1A. I think this is where those private jet folks stay that I was mentioning earlier. Now, how does that compare to Palm Bay? Let's go ahead and find out. Now, this one again is going to be quick and easy because there are really only 2 main central amenities shopping areas in Palm Bay, and the main one here is off 95 and Palm Bay Road, and the second off of Malabar Road. So there's a few more scattered around town, but the anchor stores are like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and places like that. There's a lot to choose from, but it doesn't have the big mix Vero has because frankly, there's no beach and it's not fully built out yet. We've got a lot of the same anchor stores that Vero Beach has, like Target, Publix, Walmart, and home improvement stores like Home Depot and Lowe's, but I have to throw some points Palm Bay's way because there are a few bonus places like Sprouts, something that just opened up that we are not blessed with in Vero Beach, and a ton of restaurants scattered throughout this plaza, and really nice a Bass Pro Shop that I really wish I was closer to, that you have a lot to choose from. Again, who is the winner of this round? Well, it depends. Vero is already built out commercial-wise with a little on the horizon for growth, but great mix of everything that you need. While Palm Bay has all of the essentials with a lot of room to grow. Still, I have to go ahead and give it to Vero Beach because I'm judging off of what I'm seeing in person, but we'll see what happens in the coming years. All right, now I'm talking to you outdoorsmen out there. This one's gonna be a close race, but let's see what Vero's got. Vero's got a lot of my old favorites that I used to go to growing up, but they've added a lot more. One that's been here forever is Pocahontas Park in historic downtown, where the playground has plenty to offer and the parents can enjoy their time with all the surrounding shops and restaurants in that area. There's also Shady Oaks off 27th Avenue. That is my personal favorite to bring Cannon, where it is a fully fenced in, completely shaded, and all of the equipment is new. If you're a runner, we've got Lagoon Greenway, a trail that takes you down to the river and back, and also the Vero Fitness Trail, where there is a mile track with several fitness stations scattered throughout the track. You can get your steps in while breaking your personal pull-up record, all for free. For you athletes out there, we've also got the Intergenerational Center that hosts pickleball, volleyball, and just about anything else that you can think of involving a ball and keeping score within reason, of course. We've also got the Riverside Park with tennis courts there as well, always ready to host a great game with a view. All right, Vero, you laid it on pretty thick. Let's see if Palm Bay can keep up. Now, I had to come to this park called Ark Park because with my son having the name Cannon, this play set was just too cool to pass up. If we live closer, there's no doubt in my mind that this would be a favorite of ours. I will definitely say where Palm Bay stands out, it's the park and recreation. With Palm Bay being so large, nearly 5 times larger than Vero Beach, it has a vast variety of places to choose from when it comes to these types of things. You've got Ice Trail Park that not only has the walking trails down, but you also have yourself a nice kayak launch to enjoy Turkey Creek. Another one is Castaway Point Park, where they have walking trails, a fishing pier, and pavilions to enjoy a nice lunch. And since I don't want this video to drag on too long, why don't you just go ahead and check out this website that shows you the endless list of places to choose from. Honestly, guys, this just goes on and on. With all of this considered, I'd say this round easily goes to Palm Bay for the win. All right, guys, now it's time for our 4th and final round. It's time to talk real estate. Now, Vero Beach, much like its amenities section, has a big variety of real estate. You've got small 1-bedroom condos in West Vero, 2 large 20,000 square foot homes on the beach in Johns Island. And you've got just about everything else in between there too. We've got a seat for every pot here, but living where the tropics begin will cost you. In Vero Beach, the median sales price was $360,000 when compared to Palm Bay at only $322,000. But things really take a turn when we look at the average sales price. So in November of 2023, the average sales price in Vero Beach was $667,000, while Palm Bay remained pretty much closer to the median sales price due to there not being many outliers in the area like Vero has. While Vero does have multiple new communities coming up, the most homes that you'll see in one community never really goes over a couple hundred, with most having under 150. This keeps Vero Vero while also fueling the growing economy here. Now, Palm Bay likes to keep things consistent. They really cater towards those younger families and the working class and those who need to be close to Melbourne or Orlando for their work. They offer a variety of affordable housing options while simultaneously giving people the convenience of their proximity to work. All in all, if we are going off pure affordability, Palm Bay, where I am, takes the cake. If variety of options is what you're after, then Vero Beach is it. So with all things considered, I'll just go ahead and call this one a draw. So there you have it, guys. Vero Beach and Palm Bay are two completely different animals, ran in a very different way. Palm Bay wants to just grow, 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 while Vero Beach understands the necessity of growth, but cautiously pursues doing so. It's entirely up to you which area you choose to go with, but just know that my team and I would be happy to work with you no matter which you choose. We've got all the resources you need, from relationships to the builders to the negotiation skills for those resales out there. We will have your back through thick and thin to make sure that this will work for you. Now, I did ask you guys to leave those comments down there. I'd love to hear from you and find out which area works better for you and why. I'll be ready for them in the comment section. Don't forget to tune into Saturday at 8 a.m. for the next video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. Palm Beach wants to just grow, grow, grow. Palm Bay, Palm Bay, Palm Bay, not Palm Beach.